Hi guys, welcome to another vlog. It's currently Wednesday. Earlier this week I was Monday I didn't really do much. I just done the washing and done some reading. Then yesterday in the morning I pre-filmed a video, which I think if I wasn't filming it would have only taken me like an hour or two, but because I was filming it, it took me around like 3 to 4 hours to film and do. So yeah, that was fun. So then I edited and uploaded that, and that I think was a video for next month. And then after that I come downstairs and just like hit like a slump of I had no motivation to do anything else since it was like an organisation video. And then like the rest of the day just like slumped a bit. And then I also watched some Star Wars with my dad. We're now on to Rebels in chronological order. On the sheet that I have of Star Wars in chronological order, it says Andor's before the Rebels, whereas on Disney Plus, on their chronological order, it's saying Rebels is before Andor. But we've watched the first season of Andor. We've just but we started the Rebels yesterday. I think we got to episode 8 or something. So yeah, we're getting far on that. And I think next week, is it April or March? So either the 23rd of April or 23rd of March, the second season of Andor is coming out. So we'll probably still be watching Rebels if it's the 23rd of March, since it's the 19th today. So yeah, we'll probably stop what we're watching or like finish like the season we're on, and then we'll go back to watching Andor and then carry on where we left off of the timeline, and do that instead of waiting until like the very end to watch the new season and so on. But yeah, I'm just having a iced coffee. I'm having it in like a smaller glass because our larger glasses, well, our pint glasses are all dirty. And I don't want to put the dishwasher on just yet because there's not much in the dishwasher for it to go on. So what I might do is just leave it for today until tonight, because I think my dad's out tonight, so it's just me and my sister having some food. And even then I don't know if we're gonna be using anything, because I think she's gonna have one of her like noodle bowls, and that comes in like a plastic bowl, so she'll just eat out of that bowl. So I don't know if she's gonna use much apart from like a fork and a glass. So yeah, and then I don't know what I'm gonna have for tea, because my sister said I could have one of her noodle bowls, but I don't know if I want one or not. So yeah, so I was like, I might as well just leave the dishwasher for now until later on, when there's like a slightly bit more in there. But yeah, and then this morning I filmed my backpack with me, even though I'm going away next Saturday. I filmed my pack with me because I somehow put it on for like the week of I'm filming this, well today for me right now, and instead of just swapping the two videos over, because I was already pre-filmed next week's video anyway, I just decided to pack but that doesn't really matter. It's done and out of the way and I don't have to worry about it next week, so that is all good. But yeah, so I've done all the videos for this month are done, obviously apart from like vlogs and stuff, but I think there's only like one more vlog after this one this month anyway, and then next month I've got 2 out of the 5 videos, like Wednesday videos, pre-filmed. Since there's an organisation one, there's a haul which I'd done like ages ago, but yeah, that they are done. I think there's a reading one which I'm gonna do Saturday. There's a makeup one and then like a DIY one, so I've only got like 3 more for next month to film. The makeup one I might film like tomorrow if I feel up to it, to do that. The reading one I'm going to do Saturday and bash it out then, and then the DIY one I'll do whenever, because I've ordered the stuff for it and I think the stuff's coming today for it, so once that stuff comes I can either do it this week or I'll do it next week, whenever, and do that. And then after that it'll be the first 2 videos in May that I need to do, which one of them's a pack with me, so that obviously that will be done nearer then, and then also is like a routine-y kind of video, so I could pre-film that like this week and next week or so. I'm just trying to think of days where the house is like a bit quiet, so then I'm not in like loads of people's way, everyone's way, in a way for me to be able to film that and get that done and stuff. So I think it'd be easier to do it at a weekend because my dad spends most of his evenings downstairs, whereas if my sister's home she'll be upstairs, so it might be easier to do that with like one like weekend or so, which either means if I'm doing it this month, this weekend, I'll do it. If not, obviously I can't do it next week. Well, I can do it on the Friday, but then I'll just be like all stressed because like the Saturday I'll be like going away, so or either do it this weekend or leave it till like next month to pre-film. But once they're done, that will be sorted out. But yeah. But this afternoon, since it's already gone like 1, it's like 1 or 20 past 1. I was gonna say 1:20, but it's the same order what I say it in, to be honest. I'm just gonna chill, read. I don't really have much to watch. I say I don't have much to watch. I might go onto Disney and just start watching like random series or films or something that I have on my watch list on Disney and just start getting through that and going from there. I think I've also got to finish cutting down some flowers or cut down some more of the, well, cut some of the bush up to put into the green bin, since that goes out this Sunday, or the day you're watching this, if you're watching this when this goes live. So that needs to go out for Monday, So, and there's still some space in the green bin, so I need to do some more of that. So I might do that a bit later on. I might leave that for another day. But yeah, today I just want to do some more reading and go from there, to be honest, and get some stuff done. And that, I'm thinking if I can get as much done as I can this week with like filming wise and random like to-do jobs that I need to do, then next week I can just spend it doing as much reading as I can to get this like reading video for June done, and go from there. But yeah, I'm also hoping I can somewhat get this like June reading video, get like most of it also done by the time I'm going away in May, because I'm going away for 2 weeks. But I'm like, if I can at least get to like the last book, then that'll be great. Also, but I want to get like most of this like June video filmed by then, and I don't think I'm even halfway yet, so yeah. But I'm thinking if I can at least get like halfway or almost halfway by the time I go away this month or next week, then that will be great. And then I can just bash out like next month or so to try and get most of it finished. So yeah, I also think I'm gonna like hit a slump once I finish filming this video, because I'm like getting into a slump as I'm like doing it. So it's gonna be fun. But yeah, I'm gonna have my lunch since I just made a tuna and cheese toasty, since I had some tuna left over from, what did I have the tuna with? It was either like, oh no, I had it in a bagel. I was gonna say it was either like a pasta meal or something, but no, I had it in a bagel like the other day. So I'm having the other part of it today as like a toasty, so I'm gonna have that and go from there. So yeah, I've also got a few things that I need to do upstairs in my room, which I can do tonight anyway, because I've got a few things that I need to try on, which I can then get like my sister's opinion on which size, because it's, well, basically it's the same thing, it's just 2 different sizes. So it'll be ask my sister what size is better kind of situation, and looks better. And then I've got like I've changed my bedding yesterday as well, from my white bedding because it needed washing, and I was like, if I want to film a video, especially my cupboard video, I might as well just change my bedding and put new bedding on. So I've put on like my summery bedding. It's just like my green leaves bedding. So yeah, I've got that on my bed at the moment. So I need to put my white bedding away because I washed it yesterday. So I need to do that. I folded it up and sorted that out already. I just need to put it into its bag and then put it into my wardrobe and go from there. I put my washing away this morning when I was packing. I've also got my F1 journal to finish off doing, and I've got a few other things that I just need to finish off doing or going through or sorting out and stuff from filming the video yesterday. The organisation clearing through video yesterday. So I've got a few things of that to finish off doing and sorting out. So I might do that tonight, and go from there, I think. So yeah, so much fun to do that. But yeah, I'm just gonna chill, have my lunch, and hopefully do some more. Sorry, it's a bit later on now. I just received my parcel that I've been waiting on, and I thought, why not open it with you guys? I have also come to the conclusion of most delivery drivers do not knock the door if there is no car in the drive. There is like a few, like Royal Mail will knock the door, and then like one other like female delivery driver that we have will always knock the door. But I think that's because they've been going to this house long enough with like deliveries to know that even if with like 2 cars not in the drive, I might possibly still be in. I will probably be in the house. So yeah, every other delivery driver does not knock the door. They just dump the parcel like near our recycling boxes or near them, because there's like a little like grove near our door. They'll just dump the parcel there, take a picture or so, and then leave. So yeah, so it's a good thing I sometimes like see them from like the window, because obviously where I'm sitting the TV is near the window, so I can somewhat see out the window to see if someone comes to the door or whatever. But yeah, so it's a good thing that happens. Or they just knock the door and walk away, which isn't that bad because they've knocked the door. But most of them don't even do that, they just leave the parcel outside or whatever. But yeah, anywho, on to what I got. The thing on top, which I'm hoping is not broken because the box looks a bit damaged at the bottom. I think this is the cup I ordered. I ordered obviously stuff for, yes, this is my cup. I ordered stuff for the DIY thing that I want to do, which I think I said in my like last Shein haul. I think it was Shein haul I done. I say last, it's literally getting uploaded in next month. But I think I said in that I'm gonna do some DIY like dummy clips for my reborn babies. So I've been ordering stuff for that, so I've got some of that stuff in here, and then a few other random things. But I saw this glass cup and that, and I thought it'd be nice to have just like a primary cup to have my iced coffee in, and that it's got like a place for a straw. The lid doesn't like fully sit on, it doesn't look like, because there's a little bit of a gap one side, but like the rubber parts around it fully, but it doesn't really matter. But it just says books and coffee, and then has the books and coffee in that both sides. So I thought this would be nice to have to like drink my iced coffee out of while like reading or something, instead of having to have like a normal glass, which isn't that bad, but just having like a nice cup or glass. And then also yeah, I won't have like a pint of it, because normally I just do it in a pint glass. So yeah, and then it comes with like a nice glass straw, and then obviously a cleaner thing, which we have loads of in this house. So yeah, I got that, so I'm not gonna put that in the wash, well, in the dishwasher I mean, and that, because I don't know if it can go, but it has like the dishwasher symbol, so I think that's the dishwasher symbol. But I'm not going to put it in there just in case like the words come off. So that, got some red letter beads, which is for the DIY. I have no clue what that is. Some clip things for the DIY. I think that's more than I need here. Because I need, what, 5? I need 6. I'm making 4 white and then 2 like coloured ones. So I've got them. Some red ribbon. Some black shoes, which actually need to be packed in my suitcase, I think, because these I think will go with the dresses that I have down my nan and granddad's. So if they do, they can be kept there. And because I just needed like a flat pair of shoes to wear with some dresses and stuff that I have down there. Right, what is this? Oh, this is like another thing of beads. Lettered beads. Got a hair attached to my hand. But they're loose in this big thing. So I need to be careful with that. Which I think is for a different DIY project. Not the dummy clips. And then I got some round rubber beads, which is for a different DIY project, not the dummy clip. Then I thought I ordered 1, but I have 5, which isn't that bad anyway, which isn't bad or whatever. But some clear boxes, which I only needed 1, which is for some stickers that I have, like book stickers and stuff, so I wanted to put them in a box instead of leaving them in their packaging. So yeah, I think the stickers I got are in next month's Shein haul and that, so you might be able to see some of them there, but just put them in here. I could also use another one as like a jewellery box for if I like take multiple pairs of like multiple rings or a necklace or something away. And that, since it seems to be, I'm going to try and take one out. Yeah, it's just a, well, it's hard to get into, so I know but it's just a pull flip top thing, so jewellery should be safe in that. Got some white duck beads for the DIY dummy clips. Some more book stickers, which I will go through in a minute, which might fit into the one box, or might need to go into another box, I'm not sure, because I've got a pink pack of stickers upstairs, and then I've got this blue pack, I think it looks like. I also got I don't even know what they're called, to be honest, but they're like the popper clasp things, like these things. I got some of these for the dummy clips because I needed them, and I just got a pack of like loads of colours because I thought I could use the colours that I needed out of this. And yeah, go from there. And then I also bought, it come with a pack of like the tools to go with it that would be needed. So yeah, got that. I'm running out of space near me. Then I got some red, just normal beads for dummy clips. Some other lettered things, beads for different DIY dummy clip teddy bears because I needed the red from it. But to be honest, I can't really see a hole. Oh no, I can when I like try and look for it. But yeah, And then I'll just use like the leftover beads that I have for like random stuff. And then some clear white butterflies for dummy clips. And then last but not least, I ordered a top because all my pyjamas are paired together apart from one pair of pyjama bottoms, my long pyjama bottoms that I have, which are like joggerish. The rest of my pyjamas are paired together, either because they're a matching set or I've just paired a random top that I have with some shorts. Apart from my long jogger bottoms, it doesn't really have a top. So I just bought a basic like cami top, which isn't really basic because it's got a bow and it says like strawberry, but I got it into like a greeny colour. So yeah, so I got that for bed. And that's about like everything that I got. So I might put this back into the bag it all come in and then sort it out later on in, take everything upstairs, and then when I'm upstairs, put everything where it needs to go. Apart from the glass can stay down here and I'll wash it in a bit. No, I'll wash it by hand in a bit, but yeah, everything else can go upstairs and be put on my to-do list to sort out. But yeah, some of these stickers, there's like flowers in a book. I'm trying to hold it so I don't like cover any of like the thing. And then there's like another one, like a book on world off light switch, a like to do this kind of thing, which says every day go to the bookstore and crossed out today. Another like book thing with some flowers, and then like a book lovers thing, just one more chapter, book lovers with a bow, dark romance kind of thing. But yeah, these are just to go in the back of any like a clear phone case or yeah, clear phone case or a clear iPad case or something, because I don't have a Kindle, but I wanted to kind of do that kind of thing because I think it looks like really cute and cool, with having like stickers put in the back, and you can also like make it your own and make it look nice and stuff. So yeah, I'm just going through these and picking out the ones that look cute and like newish to show you guys. Oh, there's another dark anti-hero one, and then there's a happy bookish birthday, which I didn't know was in there. It's not hoarding if it's books, introverted but willing to discuss books. One with some tropes on, romance tropes with some flowers, reading in progress, some more romance tropes, tarot card kind of thing for the reader, some more romance tropes in like hearts, kind of like love hearts kind of thing. You can rarely see that one on camera, but it says enemies to lovers. But yeah, and then just like a bookshelf kind of thing. It's one with a cat with some tropes on, House of Wind Book Club. Kind of one. I've like twisted my hand fully around that, doing that. And then there's like there's only one bed, and then bookish lover kind of thing. But yeah, there's stickers are like that in this. So yeah, I'm thinking, I don't know if these will fit back into the bag now. I'm gonna have to do this in sections. But yeah, so I got them. But in fairness, I've bought these 2 packs of stickers. I don't even have a clear case for either my iPad or my phone. So I'm gonna need to do that. I'm kind of tempted more to do it for my iPad. Because one, I'll be able to use more stickers. Not that anyone actually sees my iPad, to be honest. Apart from like me. And that, but so I don't really take my iPad out anywhere. Nor can I really film the back of like my iPad case, to be honest, either. So it would have to be, if I do it, I'd have to take a photo of it to show you guys if I do that. But yeah, these aren't in here the neatest, but they'll be getting transferred out anyway tonight. But yeah, I've just been sat here at the moment chilling. I did also mop the kitchen because earlier I went to get an apple juice and the fridge door, like where the apple juice and the milk sits, well, where the milk primarily sits, we just put like a apple juice there if we're, or any like orange juice or whatever there, if we have one open. But it wasn't even open at the time, I don't think. I'm not sure what it could have been, but it seemed like it leaked into it. So I was like, oh, that's fun. And the floor was also sticky in the kitchen, so I didn't know if it was like that. Not it leaking from the fridge, but me like taking it out to then make a apple juice or so. But yeah, so I mopped the floor in the kitchen because it was annoying me that the floor was sticky and it just needed cleaning anyway. So I done that, also cleaned the fridge door. And then I got one of our, what are they called? Protein shaker things. Or like meal replacement shaker things when you have like a powder. I got one of them. I got our biggest one that we have, which is technically my dad's. I got one and just poured the rest of the apple juice in that and then got rid of the carton because I didn't even want to test it to see if it was the apple juice or what. So yeah, done that. So we've just got one of them like shakers full of apple juice in our fridge now. But yeah, so I've got that, but I'm gonna carry on watching telly and just chilling today, since it's like literally gone at 4 o'clock. My sister will be home like 5:20 or so. So I've got till then to just chill and do whatever. But since I last spoke to you guys, I had one episode of High Potential to watch. So I watched that, and now I'm watching some movies off Disney Plus. I think I'm watching Prom Pact, I think it's called. Yeah, Prom Pact I'm watching. So I'm thinking I might just watch some movies that I have on Disney Plus. Or at least watch this. Then go from there. Because I also, in my little like series tracker, which I haven't really spoken to you guys about in ages to be honest, but I have a series tracker where I write my watch lists from like every kind of subscription thing, like Netflix, Disney Plus, I think I got ITVX on there and BBC iPlayer and stuff, like programs that I want to watch, like series wise. I don't put any movies or anything on it, I just do the series. And then I also write how many series are in that show has. And then obviously once I've finished the series, a series, then I mark it off and that to say that I've watched it, because it also just keeps me up to date on where I've gotten up to. So if I do ever stop watching that series for a long amount of time and it comes off of my watch list, because I think on some places if you haven't watched the program in a while it doesn't come on your watch list or continue watching list, it'll come off, so I then know what I'm up to on them. So yeah, I've done that, but on it I've also got another one which then says how many episodes in each season, and that's in like a smaller book. Let me just get my thing. So let me just get to an actual, so say for Disney, since it's what I'm on, I've got this one which tells me how many seasons in each show that I've got down. Don't mind like the stars. But yeah, and then I've highlighted like the ones that I've watched. And then also I've got these like mini like exercise books, where I've got the show and then the season and then how many episodes in each show, and then I mark it off once I've watched them shows. But then once the whole page is coloured in, I just rip the page off, because I've got it listed on every single thing what channel thing it is. But then I've also got these tabs that I move as well. But what I've been trying to do, especially with Disney, is I think most of my Disney is on this book. Oh no, I've got a little bit in this book, but most of it is in this book. And the next two I've got to watch is like some Criminal Minds stuff, but it's kind of parts where I've got to watch the main Criminal Minds. Like for the first ones, I've got to watch Criminal Mind season 1 to season 6, and then I can go on to watching Criminal Mind Suspect Behaviour, and then watch all of that. And then I've got to go back to the normal Criminal Mind and then do Criminal Mind Beyond Borders, watch the first season, and then go back to the normal Criminal Mind, and then go back to the Beyond Borders one, and then I'm back to like the normal Criminal Minds thing. So I might also start doing that, just to try and get at least somewhere soon on this. But that also marks off one of the pages back here. No, that's Modern Family after that, not that one. But yeah, it also gets like these ones, that page, and somewhat of this page done before it hits Grey's Anatomy. But yeah, you can also take out one of them pages and get further on them and go from there. But yeah, so it just helps me with that. So I might do that later on. But I had started this show, when was it? Sunday I went out. When did I go out? Yeah, Sunday last week. And I had started to, well, I put on to start watching this film, and then my dad come in my room and went, we can go out. And I was like, oh, okay then. So we went out because I put it on after the Grand Prix. And yeah, I didn't end up watching it, so I was like, you know what, I'll watch it now instead of starting Criminal Minds and go from there. So I'll finish watching this because I've only got like 46 minutes left. Then watch Criminal Minds, I think, and chill until tomorrow when I'm gonna do some more filming. I might fake tan because I've been meaning to fake tan for like the past few days and haven't done it, so I might fake tan tomorrow. I might film and then fake tan because it's a makeup video film. Doing my makeup, take that off, fake tan, and then go from there. Or at least take the foundation or whatever off my neck so I can fake tan my neck. Because I normally go from like my neck down because I don't do my face. Because my face can sometimes be somewhat dry, so I don't like fake tanning my face. And then I also haven't been doing my hands recently. They are getting better, in fairness. But yeah, I still don't want to fake tan them and get them bad. And plus, they're a bit red anyway, so I'm just going to go from my wrist, on my arms and stuff. But yeah. So I want to do that someone. So that might be a tomorrow's task. Like get up in the morning, film the makeup video, then tan, and then do any like tidying that I need to do in my room if I haven't done it tonight or haven't finished it tonight, and go from there. So, yeah. So guys, it's Friday. Don't mind the redness of my face. I've literally just jumped out of a really warm shower and done some skincare. But yeah, it's Friday in the morning. Well, it's nearly 11 o'clock. But today I've got literally all the time to do whatever until like 7, I think. Let me check that actually. Because Red Nose Day is on today. Well, it's today.
Not where I think it should be, not just in terms of prize money. I've seen some changes.
Right, thank you. But yeah, so Red Nose Day is today, which is also the first time I've actually managed to say that properly. I keep saying Children in Need, which is actually in October, November time. But yeah, it's Red Nose Day today, and that is just a thing in the UK. I don't know if it's on BBC One or BBC Two. I think it's BBC One. But it's just an evening thing. It used to be like hours long. Now it's just like an hour or so. Or maybe not. It's a couple hours. It's from 7 till 10, so it's like 3 hours, which I'm going to put on record. Oh, it goes on a bit longer on BBC Two. I'm just going to record everything to do with comic relief. Okay, I think it's only like 3 things. For like the big main shows. But yeah, there's that today. Then my glasses are getting a bit like steamed up since I'm warm. But yeah, so that's like 7. So I've got till 7 to just do whatever. And I've got a few things that I need to do. Me being like, oh, I'll try and film as many videos as I can this week. I filmed 2. 3 including this vlog. So yeah, so this routine video I haven't filmed, which I'm thinking of just filming later on, like after I come back from going down my nan and granddad's, because I'll do it like one weekend. So I'm thinking of doing it then, because I don't want to do it because it's an like evening night routine. So I don't want to do it today because I won't technically be doing my normal night routine, since I will be watching Comic Relief, and I'll probably continue watching it until I'm like tired and wanting to go to bed. So then I'll go straight to bed afterwards, so my night routine won't be normal. It'll be slightly different. And then tomorrow I'll be doing loads of reading. I'm filming my reading video, which is a reading for 24 hours straight. I'm going to try and do that. And I thought, you know what, I'll do it tomorrow, and then I'll probably end up filming a bit more of it Sunday, obviously. And that I'm watching the Grand Prix on Sunday morning and stuff while reading. So that will be doing that. So I can't film it Saturday night, because I'll be doing my reading. And then also Sunday, I was thinking, probably won't Sunday, because I'm trying to do it around the time where my sister's out, so I don't get in her way while trying to film it. And I'm not going to try and film it like during the day when I technically could, but I'm thinking if I just film it when I'm actually doing it, it'd be easier. And then obviously I can't do it next week, because, well, next weekend, because it's easier to do a weekend when my sister's away, so it's just my dad in the house. But yeah, next weekend obviously I'll only have Friday, which I could possibly try and do it on the Friday. It just depends on how I feel, because it'll be film it, possibly try and edit it on the Friday to get it sorted, because the Saturday I'm going down my nan and granddad's. I think we're actually going to my dad's parents first, spending some time with them, since it's obviously Mother's Day, so my dad's gonna go see my nan, and then spend a few hours there or so, or an hour or so, and then he's gonna drop me off at my other grandparents, and then he'll come back home and I'll stay there for a week. But yeah, so it'll be depending on if I feel like doing it Friday. If not, I will just do it once I come back home. But to be honest, that routine video literally does not matter, since I think it gets uploaded in May, so it's not a priority one. So yeah, that's why I haven't filmed that one. I was going to film it Wednesday and then just didn't, because I ended up doing a bunch of other stuff instead. And was Wednesday the day I went through my cupboard, or was that the day before? When did I do the organisation? I can't remember now. But yeah, stuff happened. So then after that, so I never filmed that. And then this makeup video I haven't got around to filming yet either. So yeah, that's fun. But my priority one that I need to actually film is this reading one, which I'm filming tomorrow, because I think that one gets uploaded while I'm away, so I need to do that one. So yeah, I've got a routine video, a makeup video, and a DIY video I need to film, and haven't yet. I feel like there's one other one. Oh no, the other one that I'm thinking on my mind that I haven't crossed off my list is the reading one, which I'm doing tomorrow. But yeah, so that's fun. But I also did set myself the task to finish the book that I'm on by like tonight. It's not going to happen. I'm not even halfway through it, so that is fun. But yeah, this weekend it's literally just going to be a chill weekend, but also try and get stuff done thing of I've got stuff that I need to do. I can hear doors going and I don't know if we have any parcels that meant to come or not. Okay, no one looks to be outside. But yeah, so today literally got free time until 7, but today I want to make some flapjacks and make some cookies because I want to make some snacks to have while watching Red Nose Day. Since I have some fizzy jellies. It was just my neighbour going out. We have some like fizzy jellies in the cupboard, which my dad got for me like a couple of weeks ago, which I just didn't end up eating. So I'm gonna have them. We've got a bar of chocolate, so I might have some of that. I don't know, might have some popcorn and then some cookies or some flapjacks or something. So I might do that. I also then, if I'm going to do that, I need to think of like a smaller meal for dinner to have. So yeah, I need to figure that one out. I need to figure out what I'm going to have to eat for the next few days and do a meal plan. So yeah, but my sister is going to pop home every now and then because my dad's gone on a little businessy holiday. I say businessy holiday. It's a boys like golfing trip. But he's gone with like some colleagues, or at least I know he's gone with at least one colleague that I know of, and then I don't know if he's works with any of the others or worked with any of the others. So yeah, he's gone and done that for the weekend. My sister said she'll pop home every now and like I think mainly just during the day or so. I'm not sure, but she wants to pop home for a bit. Some days too. I think it'll primarily just be Saturday she'll pop home during the day and sort out her room. Since I will be out the way, I'll probably like stay downstairs doing some reading and watching TV on Saturday, just in case any parcels do come. Then I'm downstairs, and plus I'm not going up and down the stairs getting in my sister's way or anything, and sometimes my dad will do something where he'll keep going up and down the stairs if he needs to, so I'll be out of my sister's way for her to do that. And then Sunday she'll be coming home in the evening anyway, so yeah, I've got a few days to myself at home, hence why I'm doing this 24-hour reading thing today. Well, no, this weekend. So yeah, but yeah, today I want to do 2 lots of baking where I can use the mixer. So what I might do is do the flapjacks first, because I can blend up all the ingredients together and sort that out while I'm measuring out all the ingredients for the cookies and stuff, and starting on that, and then start mixing all the cookies and everything and put the flapjacks in the oven and stuff and do it that way, I think. So yeah, I might do that. Obviously I need to make a meal plan for the next few days, and then I also need to obviously I've got the filming to do tomorrow, but I've got the garden stuff I still need to do, like cutting stuff up. So I'll either do that today if I feel like it. If not, I'll leave it to Sunday, because I've got till Sunday night to do it. Obviously Saturday I won't be doing it. So yeah, so I'll probably be doing that. I might continue watching Criminal Minds since I'm on like going to say episode 10. No, I'm on episode 16 of the first season of Criminal Minds. So I've been watching the past couple of days. So yeah, I might carry on watching that. Do some reading as well today of the books I need to read for, obviously, this video for June. Do that. And then tomorrow I will get up, get ready for the day, come straight downstairs, probably continue watching Criminal Minds or something in the background, or a podcast, put that on, the podcasts that I have, put them on in the background or something, and read a few books tomorrow for that reading for 24 hours challenge. I might also go upstairs in a bit and bring down the books that I want to read for that one, so then I don't have to bring them down in the morning. They're just already down here and I can just focus on getting changed and then come straight downstairs and start filming that one. I think that might be the thing to do. And just put them on like the other side of this sofa. Since I'm thinking I might bring like 3 or 4 books down just to be on the safe side, and then if I do need to get like an extra book or so, then I can during the time. But yeah, do that. So yes, I'll be doing that tomorrow. And then Sunday we got the Chinese Grand Prix in the morning at like 7, I think. So that'll probably be around the time that I start doing, I'll still be doing some of the reading for 24 hours. I think so. That will be put on the background while I'm doing some reading. I'll probably look up at it every now and then anyway, just to see where people are and that, but I'll still continue reading. So that'll be Sunday, and then after doing some reading, I'll probably be exhausted, so I'd want like a nap, so probably have a nap after the Grand Prix and doing all the filming and stuff. And then yeah, I also need to tidy up my room a bit. I've been trying to tidy it the past couple of days of like some rat stuff, but I haven't really done much because I've only had like a little bit in the morning to tidy, and then I try and come downstairs about like 10:30, 11, and like, 'cause it's just easier to be downstairs in case the door goes and we have a parcel than being upstairs and having to run down the stairs just to answer the door. So yeah, so my room also needs tidying a bit, and then also in the evenings I've been spending the evenings downstairs, so yeah, haven't really had the time to tidy up my room. And plus I normally spend like the weekends like tidying my room, putting anything away, going through anything that I need to do. So yeah, also I just realised I printed something and I have not taken it from my dad's study yet from the printer, but I'll get it in a minute, because I also need to print some other stuff. I have some photos that I need to print for my F1 journal. Yesterday I was literally just sat down here finishing off what I was doing last weekend. So last weekend I obviously started filling out Australia's thing and then I wrote the results, and then because there was like a penalty, and then so I wrote it as the penalty results, and then they ended up taking away the penalty, so I had to like do a little arrow between these two to say they've moved. And then I also had to edit the little thing on here, the numbers on here. Luckily it was only like 10 and 12 that needed changing, so it wasn't like drastically that bad. But yeah, I also sorted out that last week, and then I also obviously started filling out and doing the team pages. So some of these might be slightly different to what they need, but obviously I have pictures of some of the teams and some of like the rookies this year, which are like new people going into the team, the sport, but some pictures I don't have, so I need to buy some of them. But yeah, yesterday I managed to do the rest of the teams. I think Sunday all I managed to do was McLaren. So yeah, yesterday I went from Ferrari all the way to the other one. So I done the other 9 yesterday and filled them out. And I also saw if they had like their picture, which they do now on the app. So I just take the picture from the app. So I need to print them, well, size them to the right size and then print them. I also need to do the front cover, I say front cover, the title page. I need to finish that, which I'm gonna do, which I also need other sizes of like each little like icon thing, team icon thing. So I want to do that today and try and get them done, and then obviously it'll just be all of the actual pages where I'm still on round 4 of filling out these like Grand Prix pages, which yeah, I probably need to do some of that today as well. But yeah, I need to sort that out and do that as well somewhere. So I might print the stuff off and sort that out today and go from there. But yeah, where was I? Sunday. Yes, so Sunday I will probably just sort out my room and tidy my room up. I'm thinking, and go from there. But yeah, so do that, and then Monday will be back to normal, and yeah, so fun. Also Monday I'm meant to be having a new SIM card come, because my SIM card in my phone has gone or started playing up because I have no service in the house or anywhere I go. So yeah, that's been fun. My dad tried to sort it out last night and it just was not working, so he's ordered me a new SIM card. So yeah, fun. That's gonna be so much fun. But yeah, update on Star Wars. I don't know when I last spoke to you guys about where we got up to with Star Wars. I think we're on Rebels. We're still in the first season. I think we're episode 8 or 9 or something of Rebels. From when we last watched it, which I think is when we started watching it. Have we only watched Rebels once? Yeah, I think we've only watched Rebels once, I think. I'm not sure. But yeah, last night we didn't watch Star Wars or anything. I just watched some YouTube because I was like, I need to make sure I keep updated with like my YouTube subscription videos. So I decided to watch them last night on my iPad, just chilling down here, and let my dad watch whatever on the TV he wanted to watch instead of trying to watch Star Wars. But yeah, so doing that. I do actually think I have some 911 episodes, because I think that was the new season. well, I say new season, new episodes. I still think it's season 8. Because they just split it in half. No, that's Lone Star. I don't want Lone Star. I want the normal 911. Yeah, still season 8. Because I watched the first 8 episodes, which were on Disney Plus, and then they like kind of cut the season in half, and then they started filming the second half of the season this year, and that's been all the end of, well, someone, I don't know if they actually filmed it this year or not, but because my brain is all going to mush, but that 3 episodes have now been uploaded today. I knew a new episode was going to be coming on today, but I didn't know if it was just going to be like one, or they're going to put like a couple on, or what. But I might just wait till a bit later on to watch that. So yeah. Actually, while I'm here, I might see when the new season of Andor is coming out, if it's this month or next month. Next month. Okay. So we could possibly get through the Rebels of Star Wars before we need to go back to Andor. Possibly, depending on how much we actually watch. And how often we watch it and stuff. But yeah. Also, with my Marvel marathon, I have not watched anything since watching the first Guardians of the Galaxy, so I think I've got like the second Guardians of the Galaxy to watch, and then do some more of that, but that's kind of been put on hold for now while I do and just watch other random stuff. So yeah, I probably should start watching that marathon back up, because once I've watched the marathon, I can just crack on with every single other thing that I want to watch. But yeah. But I'm gonna continue watching Criminal Minds. Because I've got from season 1 to season 6 to watch, and then I've got like one season of Criminal Minds, a different show of Criminal Minds, which is kind of like a spin-off thing, and which only has one season, which is between season 6 and season 7 of Criminal Minds apparently. So then I can watch that, get that off my watch list on Disney, and then it's season 7 of Criminal Minds to season 11, I think. And then it's another like spin-off show that has 2 seasons, but I can only watch the first season of it, and then I've got to go back to the normal Criminal Minds, watch a few seasons of that, to then go back to the second season of this other like spin-off show, and go from there. So I'm trying to do that. I know it's going to take me ages, because there's like multiple episodes in each season. There's like 20 or so, 22 something episodes in each season of Criminal Minds, and there's like 17 or so seasons or something like that. But yeah, so that's gonna be fun to do. So yeah, that's what I'm gonna do, put that on in the background today. I might start doing the baking now, and start getting that sorted and go from there. And then once I've done the baking, also figure out what I want for lunch and start doing the meal plan, I think. But while I'm in the kitchen, I can't see the TV, so I might just, I've still got some stuff on YouTube to watch, so I might watch the stuff off YouTube that I need to watch. I also need to make myself a drink, so I'm gonna do that as well. And there's some rubbish in the kitchen that I need to sort out. So yeah, fun. Where's my cookie recipe here? Is that it? Or is that the different one? No, this one. I'm thinking of just making like some sprinkles and putting some sprinkles in the cookies since we've got loads of sprinkles. So I'm thinking of doing that since we've got these ones, these blue ones, which are from, I have no clue where. These ones, which I actually added some of like the gold ball things that we had from my birthday, I think, last year. Or 2 years ago, I don't know. And then we have the orange ones from when me and my sister done my mum's orange birthday cake. Well, we didn't make it, we just put some stuff on it. And then we got some gold leaf stuff, which I cannot be bothered to put into the cookies. We've also got some glitter spray, which I might also put on some of the cookies. We've got orange and silver, so yeah. I was also going to make a cake, but I'm thinking that is just way too much food. So I might make a cake either next week, like during the week, or I might use these and put these into the cookies, and then also use some of these orange ones, and then put these orange ones into this tub when we're done, or when I'm done. I might do that, but yeah, so make a cake or something to have during the week, because I'm thinking most of the cookies and flapjacks I'll probably end up eating this weekend because I'm making them for tonight, but knowing me, I'll have as many as I have tonight, and then tomorrow I'll like end up like snacking on them while doing the reading, and then Sunday I'll probably snack on them, or during the 24 hours of reading I'll snack on them as well as making food. And then yeah, so, and I really fancy like making a cake, so I'm gonna do that I think during the week next week. There's something to do. Also, my sister has this poppet brownie thing, and it's been on the side for ages, and then it got moved into the cupboard, and then it got moved back onto the side because she moved it back onto the side, and she said she was going to take it with her this weekend. She hasn't. So I asked her last night when she was actually going to do it, but I'm guessing that's going to stay on the side for ages now. But yeah, I'm going to start doing some baking and go from there. I've also got the dishwasher to sort out and empty, so fun. But yeah, let's do this. So update, it's now like just gone 12:30. Flapjacks are done, they're just cooling. First bunch of cookies are in the oven now, and they've got like 8ish minutes. I've got a second batch ready to be rolled and put on the tray once them ones are like done. I don't know whether or not to just get a separate plate out and just remove them from the tray, put them on the plate, and then put the second batch in the oven, or just let them cool on the tray. I'm not sure. I've also managed to work out a plan for today for lunch and dinner and tomorrow for lunch and dinner. Tomorrow I'm thinking I'm probably just gonna have to do something easy, something that I can like pre-make tonight or something, and then either like heat it up or whatever. So today I'm gonna have a bacon and egg roll. So I'm just defrosting the bacon while trying to defrost it while doing all this baking since it is warm in here. So I've got bacon finishing defrosting, my roll finishing to be defrosted, and then I'll cook the bacon. I'm thinking I might cook half the bacon, put the other half in the fridge. So then I can have a couple slices in my roll and then just eat a couple slices. And then tonight I'm gonna have, we've got like one chicken Kiev in the freezer, like on its own. So I was thinking have that, since that uses that up, since there's only one of them, and some like chips or something tonight, since I've got snacks for tonight. So if I do that tonight, and then tomorrow have like a tuna bagel for lunch, since I can make that quick and easy. I need to get a bagel out, in fairness, I haven't done that yet, but I can get a bagel out, drain some tuna, make the tuna bagel, and put it in the fridge for tomorrow tonight. Like do it after tea or something, and then put that away. And then for dinner tomorrow, make my salt and pepper chicken. I would make one of like my chicken wraps, but we've got no wraps in the house, so I'm gonna make my salt and pepper chicken, which is literally just like some soy sauce, some corn flour, salt, pepper, and stuff in some like normal chicken breast. And then I need to defrost some chicken actually as well. Now I think about it. And then do like some chips on the side and stuff with some paprika and stuff on, and just a little bit of honey over it. So I'm thinking make that tonight as well, put that in the fridge, and then just warm it up in the evening when I want to go to eat it. And that'll be my dinner. I haven't sorted out Sunday yet. I haven't even like thought about it, but primarily it was mainly literally Saturday that I needed to think of, to work it around doing this 24-hour reading, because I didn't want to order anything, and it's just gonna be easier to just pre-make everything and then just warm it up, so then I can do more reading on the 24 hours instead of having to take like somewhat of a break to make my food to then eat it. Obviously I'll be taking like breaks to go to the loo and make a drink and stuff, or if the door goes, to answer the door and that, but yeah, but at the moment I'm just chilling. I also made myself a drink in my new glass, and it's quite nice. But yeah, so I made myself an iced coffee. I feel like I'm going to be having a few of these iced coffees throughout the next few days, and that, so yeah, I feel like tomorrow I'm definitely going to be running off iced coffee, and primarily probably like one like Monster or something tomorrow, so yeah, that's going to be like fun. But yeah, so I'm gonna go actually and get some chicken out and a bagel out to defrost for tonight. So what I might do is finish off doing the baking and the cooking. Hopefully that takes me like to like 1:30 at the latest. Then sit down and chill, I think. Do some reading, watch some Criminal Minds. And then I might have tea around 6, half 6. I don't know how long it's gonna be. It might be 6 because I want to also prep tomorrow's food beforehand. So yeah, it might be a thing of I prep tomorrow's food before I start making my tea, or I do it as I'm making tea, just do an extra lot of chips today. Just cook an extra lot of chips, and then half it, and then also just pre-make tomorrow's food while my tea is in the oven, since all my stuff that I'm going to have today will be going in the oven, so I can use like the hob to do the chicken part of it, and then also like my lunch isn't going to take that hard, possibly like cut up some cheese, put some cheese on the bagel and some tuna. So yeah, shouldn't be too hard. I could technically have pasta tomorrow to use up this second part of the tuna, because I'm not going to use a whole tin of tuna for my bagel, so it'll be like half. So could have tuna pasta someone tomorrow. Either it be like my dinner or my lunch. And that, but yeah, what I might do is also try and look like through the freezers and stuff to see if there's anything where we've only got like one of like the things, and just use some of that up so we don't have just like one thing in the freezer, like one pie or one like piece of chicken or whatever, and start doing that, I think. So yeah, fun. I'm gonna do that and go from there. So fun. Okay, so it's a bit later on. It's currently nearly 6:30 and I still have my headband on. I was meant to put this back in my bedside table drawer. Oh well. I've made my lunch for tomorrow. I think I made that around like 3-4 o'clock. And then I've just been chilling. Now I'm making tea. It's currently in the oven. I think it's got like 10ish minutes. I've made half of my tea for tomorrow. I'm just waiting on the chips to then halve them, to have some tonight and some tomorrow. So I'm doing that. And then, yeah. So I think, yeah, the oven's got like 10ish minutes on it. And I was like, I might as well, I'm really warm. I don't know why I put my dressing gown on. But I thought I might as well get changed into my bedclothes now. So then I'm comfy. I can just put everything in the dishwasher that needs to go in the dishwasher. Eat tea. Put that stuff in the dishwasher. And then put the dishwasher straight on. I do have 2 glasses. I've got like a wine glass because I've got still got a bottle of like pre-mixed passion fruit, what was it, a passion fruit martini. I've still got one of them from like Christmas. It's still in date, so I was like, you know what, I'll have that while watching Red Nose Day and stuff. But I've also been trying to drink like other drinks during today to keep my fluid up, and so it kind of helps with the amount of alcohol I'm going to intake now. I don't think I'm going to be drinking the whole bottle tonight. I'll probably end up drinking like half the bottle or so, if not like a third. But yeah, however much I end up drinking today, I'll leave the rest for like tomorrow or something, tomorrow night of that. But at the moment I saw a recipe for like pink drink thing, like homemade pink drink. It's looking like a bit bitty in here, but there's like nothing bitty in here, which is weird. But I kind of adapted it a bit, since it was, obviously you need ice, some strawberries. Our strawberries are whole, not cut up. But I was like, oh well, I'll obviously eat the strawberries afterwards. Then you need strawberry cranberry juice. Well, it looked like it said cranberry juice. It was a cranberry juice, but it said like strawberry on the packaging as well of theirs. But I just used normal cranberry juice. And then they used coconut milk. We do have a can of coconut milk. But I was like, I don't want to open the can of coconut milk just to have 1 glass of this drink. Just in case I don't like it or anything. Like, I wouldn't have minded if like my dad was home, because he could make like a curry with the rest of it, the can, but I didn't want to open it because we only had the one, and then like have to use it like tomorrow to make like loads of iced coffees with it. So I was like, I'm just gonna leave it and use normal milk that we have, which I think is semi-skimmed milk we have in the house. I don't actually know, and I can't even tell you guys what the cap is, because we have a milkman. So yeah, but yeah, I'm just gonna chill, continue watching Criminal Minds, and then I've set an alarm on my phone for like 7 o'clock, so I know I need to turn the normal TV on. I have recorded it, so I might watch it from like the recording, and go from there, I think. So yeah, and I've also started getting stuff out. I've got a blanket out for it in case I want a blanket over me. I brought in the flapjacks and cookies. I put them all together in one tub because I was like, I'm going to be snacking on them tonight and then possibly tomorrow, so they can all just go in one tub to make it easier. I bought let me get it actually. The blanket can stay over there for now. I brought in the white chocolate bar that we have, which is the only chocolate bar that we have in the house, so I got that. Fizzy mixed sweets, and then the flapjacks and cookies in here. So yeah, we got that. I've also left my fan downstairs for in case I get warm, then I can just put my fan on. I've locked the door already and sorted that out, so I don't need to worry about that. Closed the blinds, put a light on upstairs so I can see when I go upstairs. And yeah, I think I'm done. Mostly what I needed to do, apart from obviously have tea. And then I've also started sorting out stuff for tomorrow. Obviously I've started sorting out the food for tomorrow. I've brung down 4 books, a bookmark, and like obviously my piece of paper which I use to track what I read when, and obviously how many pages I read in a day. So yeah, I've done that and already written out most of that, so all I need to do is written that I've finished some of the books and stuff like that. But yeah, and I think that's it. Don't think there's anything else. But yeah, it sounds so quiet in this house, it's weird. I also have a thing with like the silence, like I need it to be quiet when I sleep, but when I'm awake and up, I have this thing where I'm like, I kind of want to listen to something and have something playing in the background. So obviously when I'm filming I don't have anything playing, or sometimes when I'm getting up in the mornings I literally just get up, quickly get ready, and then come straight downstairs to then put on the TV straight away. Or if I'm like going to take a bit longer to get ready, I will put like a podcast on or some music on. But today I've literally been either having the TV on or on my phone. I've had Help I Sexted My Boss on, so I'm kind of getting up to date with, I'm nowhere near up to date in fairness, but going through them and listening to them while I've been like in the kitchen or going up and down the stairs or doing random stuff. So yeah, obviously I did listen to some YouTube this morning. I think I managed to get 1 and like a bit or a half or something videos watched on YouTube. But yeah, I managed to do that. I thought my subscription videos, I think I only had like 2 subscription videos from last night that I didn't get around to watching. I think the rest on my subscription list was podcast episodes, yeah, and then another 2 videos have been uploaded today, but I will sort them out in a bit. But that's the oven, so I'm gonna go do that, have some food, put Criminal Minds back on, chill for another like 20-ish minutes, and then start watching Red Nose Day, which I'm super excited about. I also need to see with my sister what she wants done with her flowers, because they are dead, but there's also like a teddy in them, so yeah, need to do that. Either if she comes home tomorrow or Sunday night. So it's like 9 o'clock now. I've got like about an hour left of this like first. I've currently paused it, so I'll have like just over an hour now. Left of this first like part of Comic Relief or Red Nose Day. But I'm thinking of just watching this first part and then going to bed. Since I want to be up somewhat early tomorrow to do the filming. So yeah, I'm giving myself to watch this first part and then watch the second 2 parts of Red Nose Day. Sunday, possibly, because I feel like tomorrow is going to distract me from doing the reading. So if I do it, watch them Sunday, then I can just straight up watch them after like the Grand Prix and finishing doing my reading for 24 hours and that, and having a nap if I want to, and just doing that, I feel like. And then yeah, so then tomorrow just straight up watch and listen to some podcasts. Might be the easier thing to do. So yeah, that's what I'm thinking. For now. But I thought I'd just pop on and talk to you guys and end this video here today. So then I can put my full focus tomorrow on the filming and reading I need to do, and then Sunday I can edit that or edit it like during the week or whatever, and not have to worry about that. So yeah, I've also started packing up some of my snacks as well because I'm getting a bit full. So yeah, I'm kind of like cleaning up and stuff as I go. Dishwasher's been on and I think it's finished, but I'm thinking if I can get up early enough tomorrow, then straight up get changed and that. All I need to bring downstairs is like my hand cream, possibly my fan if I need it, my phone, my iPad, and that's it. And possibly my water bottle. And that'll be it. I don't need to bring anything else down. So that shouldn't take me too long. And then I can just do anything that I need to do in the morning, like make myself a drink, make sure I've got everything ready to start filming. And if I start filming at like 10, also try and get everything ready and sorted and stuff by 10, then obviously go from there or something. And it might possibly give me some time to do the dishwasher beforehand, because all I'm going to have at the moment is 2 glasses to be washed, so that's not that bad. And then tomorrow I'm just gonna have a plate for my bagel, any glasses or anything that I use, which I want a monster. I'm probably gonna have a Monster tomorrow, so that's out of the can, so I don't have to worry about that. Couple of iced coffees in one glass, which I have to hand wash anyway. And then I've also made some, well, I filled up the 3 bottles of SodaStream bottles that we have. So if I do want like a Coke or a lemonade or anything, I just need to fizz up the water and put the syrup in, so I don't have to worry about filling up them. So they're done and in the fridge. Got an orange apple juice open, we got some cranberry juice open, so I could have either of them. But yeah, so I've got enough drinks on the go. Food I don't need to worry about, apart from just heating the stuff up. Obviously I'll have my container that my dinner is in at the moment, and that's about it, so there won't be much needing to be washed up Saturday. It'll probably be primarily like a couple of glasses and like a container, a pot, so that's not really that bad. So then Saturday I probably won't need to put the dishwasher on, it'll just be Sunday, which I still haven't worked out what I'm gonna have for food on Sunday, but by then I shouldn't be filming anything and I can just do whatever. But I do have some tuna open and some bacon open, so I might do like a tuna pasta or something for dinner on Sunday, and then a bacon wrap. I was going to say wrap then, a bacon sandwich or something. I'm not sure. I also do have my fan on because I'm a bit warm. But yeah, so I'm going to go back to watching Comic Relief for a bit until this episode finishes. Then go up to bed. I'll probably end up going up to bed and scrolling on my phone for a while. And then eventually falling asleep. So yeah, since this is literally the first night I'm going to be home alone. And I'm not used to being home alone like during the day. And then like people come home around like, my sister comes home around like 20 past 5, half 5. And then my dad might come home around like 6ish, or he'll ring around 6ish to say he's on his way home or so. But yeah. Or I'm also sometimes used to like my dad or my sister going out of an evening and then coming home at like 8 or 10 or whatever. I think my dad's been out and then come home at like midnight or so. But it's never been a thing of I wake up the next day and no one's in the house apart from me. So yeah, I've never had that before, like go to bed with no one in the house and then wake up with no one in the house. I've gone to bed with no one in the house, and I've also, on a separate occasion, woke up with like my dad being gone to work, my sister gone to work and stuff, but I can sometimes hear them in the morning getting ready, so that like somewhat wakes me up a bit, or my alarm goes off and I can hear them getting ready, so I'm like, I'm just gonna stay in bed for a bit more. But yeah, so it's gonna be weird. I think it's also partly why I decided to do this reading for 24 hours. Well, everyone's like out and away. But yeah, so I'm gonna finish my drink, watch this, and edit this vlog and go from there. That is what I'm gonna continue doing, and then go to bed. I think I'll probably go to bed and just scroll on TikTok or something, but yeah, go up to bed, or at least get into bed anyway. That's what I want to do. But yeah, so I will see you guys Wednesday for, I think it's the baby stuff organisation, because I've done the pack with me beforehand. So yeah, so it should be the baby stuff organisation. So I'll see you guys Wednesday for that video, and then obviously next Sunday for another vlog, which will probably end on Friday as well, primarily because Saturday I probably won't film in the morning, so I'll just be getting up in the morning, making sure I've got everything packed tomorrow. I don't know why I'm explaining it this week. I'll probably end up explaining why it'll be ended sooner next week anyway. But Saturday I'll just be getting ready to leave and stuff. So yeah. So yeah, so I'll see you guys then for another video. Bye.